Russ Parr Morning Show, and of course, Stephen A. Smith under fire for these comments.
Let's make sure we don't do anything to provoke wrong actions. Because if I come or somebody else come, whether it's law enforcement officials, your brother, or the fellas that you know, if we come after somebody has put their hands on you, it doesn't negate the fact that they already put their hands on you. So let's try to make sure that we can do our part in making sure that that doesn't happen.
Wow.
So is he saying they already hit you, so why are you telling? That's what it sounds like to me. Like, why are you making it worse? They've already hit you.
He's saying is that it may be your fault. If you hit me, then it's your fault that I hit you.
Yes.
Right. Even a woman?
What did you do to deserve that?
Right.
You provoked it.
And
People
that
said
is
that
wild
she spit
to me.
on him.
Well, wow. You know, the point is that he was raised by a bunch of, and he admits, I was raised by a bunch of women. You know, I have nothing but sisters. And you would think he'd be a little bit more sensitive to it. But you know what? When we discussed this, when the stuff went down with Ray Rice before a couple months on this program, there were a lot of women saying, if I stepped to you like a man, I'd expect to be treated like a man.
That's true.
I don't know how y'all feel about that. 1-877-727-7746. Good morning.
Hey, man, I think what Stephen A. Smith said was taken out of context, and the fact that the media, just like you did, only played like a snippet of what he actually
Well, do you want me to play his apology?
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to play his apology? I'm not taking. Yes, it's a snippet, but I'm sorry. This
Well,
is
then
what
why do
this
you
guy does for a living.
apologize? Why do you apologize?
He apologized because of how he came under fire with everybody commenting on what he said. I mean, he even, with the tweets that he said, he didn't change anything of what he said. He just apologized with how it was taken.
All he had to say was just this.
Let's make sure we don't do anything to provoke wrong actions.
All right, so I can't take that out of context. But, you know, I respect your opinion, man. But, not, you know, listen, he's going to face the fire on this one. He's going to have to do that. Unfortunately, he's going to have to do that. Maybe he said he inarticulately spoke, you know. But the bottom line is that there's a lot of people that feel that way.
Well, and I think the fact that she married him anyway, that she's still with him, says that Britt and I were just saying, Britt was just saying, if she's not going to fight for herself, how can other people fight for her?
Thank you.
He said similar things like went down with Ocho Cinco and Evelyn back then. He said
So
the
he's
same
had
thing.
that. That's his mindset.
That's his stance.
That's his mindset. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning. I'm not condoning anything that Stephen A. Smith said, and I'm damn sure not going to say that, you know, Ray Rice deserved only 2 games. I think minimum it should have been 4. But like Soup said, the evidence was taken into context. Everything was reviewed. Sometimes things don't get necessarily leaked out to the media that's in legal documents or other information because that's not what they want to portray. Sometimes they want to portray certain individuals, you know what I'm saying, in the light, you know, especially athletes. So with that being said, I grew up around women as well, and I do think that sometimes women let their mouths take them to a place of no return.
Wow.
Wait a minute, sir.
Emotion.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me if I say something to you, you're not man enough to walk
I'm
away?
not saying that I can walk away. I'm not saying I condone it.
Well, then
I'm
how
just
can my
simply
mouth
saying
take
that
me to some place
where you should get hit?
Sometimes, Frida, sometimes women feel like because that was being taught to men that they think that they can put their hands on people when they really shouldn't either. I'm not saying that it's right for any man to put his hands on a woman. I'm just simply saying that women also need to stay in their place.
Oh my God! I don't know where my place. I don't know where that place is.
Where is the
I'm
woman's
so
place?
sorry.
Exactly.
Please explain to me where my place is,
Well,
because I'm about to
Frida's-
tell you something that might get me hit.
But Frida, you know you were barefoot and pregnant a little while
I mean,
ago.
I guess I better get back in my place. Where's the kitchen? Get my ass over there to the kitchen, take my shoes
Now,
off.
you know what? It's only one situation in which you should hit a woman.
What?
And it shouldn't be a woman that you're in a relationship with. It should be somebody that's whooping your butt, and that's the only way you can get away.
Self-defense.
Because there are some women out here that can whoop some men.
Yes.
But that should be a
Round
lady
trees.
that you're in love with or in a relationship with.
I don't think there's any reason I would hit a woman, unless if I had to restrain somebody to get away. Let me see. Alan writes, Stephen A. Smith is a coward, point blank. Just as Ray Rice 27, you don't do that as a man, and you also do not condone it as a man.
You do not. They said a man who hits a woman, he lacked the vocabulary to communicate with her.
Or he can't just walk away.
Shut up. Know your place.
Thank you. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, sir.
Good morning. Hello. Better know your place.
Good morning.
Yes, your comment, please.
Ooh, I almost ran into a pole when I heard him say a woman's place and the only time or whatever that foolishness was. And who said something about articulating his words or whatever, because there is no articulation when you're spewing out ignorance. Period.
Yeah.
I wish that you know what would hit.
You know, I just told Soup the same thing. I wish you would.
Let's make sure we don't do anything to provoke wrong actions.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, your comment, please.
Yes, I just think that, it's absolutely absurd that you can walk around and you can hit a woman and nothing get done about it. You get suspended for 1 or 2 games. And other people do things and they get way more time for doing less than that. And, I mean, it sends a signal and a message to people that it's okay to beat on a woman.
Tweet.
Janice DeVita says Stephen A. Smith's suspension is going to be longer than Ray Rice's. And Dave the Dude says he said nothing wrong. Women can provoke men. Stop attacking them physically. Not every man is going to walk away, so be wise.
So when your kid says something bad to you and hits you, it's okay to hit them, beat
Dave
them up
the
too?
Dude, he's the new guy in the basement. Who's the guy you used to call all the time from the basement?
Well, guess what?
Dave the Dude's the new guy in the basement.
Well,
he wants attention.
Paul, not trying to be rude, says, is Paul a man fan of Super Ken Real? Calls in every day agreeing with him. # annoying.
Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yes.
Yes, your comment, please.
I think that human beings are human beings. So if we took the gender out of it and somebody is provoked, we have to be ready for what the response is going to be. So if you're not ready for the response to be getting hit, you might not want to provoke somebody.
You know what, though?
That is so sad,
Can
though.
I say this? Can I say
In my
Russ is
opinion.
6'4", 6'3", 6'4". I would hope that Russ could restrain himself and not hit a 5'5" woman like myself.
Right.
If I spit on Russ, which is Russ's thing, if you spit on him, he
Right.
wants to fight you. But I guarantee you,
A man.
Russ and I we're just people, right? Let's just take the gender out. But Russ is twice my size.
Now-
If he hits me, it's not going to be a fair fight.
The only time we take the gender out of it is if Russ is 5'5" and the woman is 6'3" and she's whooping his butt and it's a life or death situation.
That's
Other than
life and
that, a
death is
man is
different.
usually, you're bigger than a
Well,
woman, you're stronger than a woman.
At
Why
the end
would
of
you
the
hit
day,
her?
you ladies need to be careful about what you say to a man so you don't set him off and get
That's
beat.
crazy.
Stay in your place.
That's crazy.
Yeah, know your
I
place.
disagree with that.
You know what? The phone lines are burning up. You guys,
Stay in your
hold on.
place.
Everybody stay right there. I'm going to take more of your
Stay in
phone
my
calls
place.
just 1 second.
I wish I would stay in my place.
You know where the kitchen is?
Watch your mouth, girl.
Get,
punk.
Get.
You still talking, anime?
Okay.
It's off and cold.
All right.